Hi all, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another crafting tutorial, and this one today will be the fourth entry in my sci-fi colony build, and for the moment this will be the last one. I will be doing other stuff as well, as I am working on a bigger board as well, so I still need to finish that. But for now, for the sci-fi colony, this thing is what we're going to be making. It's going to be a landing platform or landing zone for my colony. Now I will show you right now how it looks with all the other terrain pieces. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Alright, so I'm gonna take you to the crafting table right now, and let's do this! Come on! Let's get building, my friends, and I'm gonna use this Funko Pop box from my son's Godzilla toy, and I'm gonna use that for a base of this building. Also gonna use this 3 centimeter thick XPS foam, not much, but a little bit. Some corrugated paper, a thin foam strip that is 1 centimeter wide. It's also XPS, it's an offcut from a previous build. Now I'm gonna begin by cutting a 9 centimeter square out of this XPS, sorry. Trace the lines so that it's the same height as the box. I'm gonna start by slicing a few lines and then cutting through it. Try to be as straight as you can, just go slow. Use a sharp blade for this. Alright, now I draw a diagonal line from each edge, and I'm gonna mark 2 centimeters as well, as you see me do here. Do the same at the top. Alright, I'm gonna draw a line here, like so, and same at the top. And now I'm gonna slice this thing in half. That will give me 2 equal parts, and I'm also gonna cut away the 2 centimeter marks I just made as well, giving me 2 equal parts like this. And this will be for the front entrance, and then I'm gonna hot glue this into position like so, giving it a little bit more of a dynamic look. Now from the 1 centimeter XPS, I'm gonna cut 6 pillars that are 9 centimeters high, and I'm gonna mark the height of the box with the corrugated paper, and I'm gonna cut this out and hot glue this around the side of the box, giving it a little bit more detail to the structure. Cutting away the excess here. Now I forgot to glue the corrugated paper to the right side wall, so before you continue, do this as well. I will do this later, but it's best that you do this before we continue to the next part. Now take the pillars and cut 3 centimeters, mark out 3 centimeters and cut that diagonally like so. Try to keep it as level as you can. Doesn't really matter, but you'll see why. But try to keep it as level as well. Now this is optional, but I want to add something cool and special to this building, and I'm gonna use this water gun. It's very old. I'm gonna saw this piece off so that it's the same height as my box or building, and this will be for the side wall. And this shoebox lid will be the base for my landing platform. And I'm gonna cut, first mark out the size of the box with the lid, like so. I'm gonna cut that away, just with some scissors, or you can use a knife, whatever. Now keep the side pieces because we're gonna reattach them to form a smaller lid, like so. I'm gonna mark where I put the pillars and on the box, and I'm also gonna glue these flaps to the side, giving me a new lid. Now I'm gonna glue the pillars and the roof and the water gun piece on my building. First the pillars, then the roof. Fits snugly on top of that. There we go. And now we attach the water gun part. Looking cool already. And I wanted to keep the glass door effect, so I cut out the bottom, and then I begin to paint the entire interior with black paint, avoiding the glass. And then I'm gonna add PVA glue to some black paint. I'm gonna cover all the XPS foam. But first I'm gonna cut away this bottom part here and paint inside everything black, so we don't have to spray inside of it, and we can keep the glass effect for the doors. I'm painting the foam, adding some PVA glue to the to the black paint, mixing it up with a little bit of water. I'm gonna cover all the XPS foam because I don't have no more foam safe spray, so I'm gonna do this with paint like this. Take your time when doing this, alright? Also go over the water gun because it's smooth plastic, and otherwise if you're gonna spray paint it later, the paint will just peel off, so it's best to give it a coat like that as well. And look at this. Cool. Alright, now for I'm gonna use this large foldable box for my landing platform. You've seen me use these boxes before, and here you can see it matches nicely with my Grey Knight Storm Eagle. Now glue the platform on top of the building, and then we just begin by adding details like paper drinking straws for pipes, and well, you know how it goes. Just be creative and attach whatever you want to this thing. Check what you have in your bits box. I'm just using these paper drinking straws, adding some more details. Once they are attached, I'm snipping them to size. Now I cut two small 1/2 centimeter cardstock strips, and I'm gonna super glue these to the glass door, making it appear that they are sliding doors. Glass sliding doors. Now I cut a chicken wire to make a ladder, and just start by adding more cardstock, paper drinking straws. Yeah, just go nuts with this thing. Now I cut two cardstock pieces matching the diagonal walls, and I'm gonna add rivets to them with my hole punch, like you've seen me do many times before. And I'm gonna glue that on with PVA glue. Just a quick matchup here again. Cool. That's where they can exit. Awesome. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody. Now, before spraying, I put down masking tape on the glass door. And then we prime it first in black. But be sure to cover it, alright? First prime it in black, overspray with a gray primer, zenithal spray with white or silver or both. Now, for painting, I will go over this quickly as I'm simply following the same color scheme as I did with all my other sci-fi buildings before. So first we're gonna remove the paint once we've sprayed down all the colors, and then I'm gonna paint this blue, the glass door cover, painting it blue, painting the pipes red and black, gluing on some hazard stripes with some PVA glue, giving it a little bit of color separation, adding a number on the platform, stippling brown paint all over for weathering, even on the glass door. Doesn't have to be pristine. I mean, these buildings are standing outside, so yeah, we are done. Here we go. Look at this. It is a nice addition to the rest of my sci-fi colony. All right, so thank you all for watching this for the moment last video in my sci-fi colony series, and I would say please don't forget to like and subscribe for future videos, and yeah, more to come, guys. All right, so thanks for all your support and for watching, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye for now.